Hey guys, welcome back. This is part 5 to our Black Ops discussion. In this, we're going to discuss pistols, we're going to discuss shotguns, and we're going to discuss launchers, because I am not going to go out and get a launcher gameplay. I'll speak about that later, but we're going to talk about these shotguns and Black Ops. There are 4 of them. The Spaz is back, of course. Its damage is extremely high, and its range is a little nerfed, guys. There's actually a shotgun that has a lot more range than it, and we're going to talk about it right now. It is the Olympia. It is a pump action shotgun. It has more damage than the Spaz and more range. And it is the first one in our list today. Its accuracy is about halfway full in the bar, and its fire rate is pump action, so you're not looking at a lot of fire rate. The Ithaca and the Spaz are both other pump action shotguns, and they both have better fire rate. The Ithaca has a little less damage than the Olympia. It has a lot less range. Its accuracy is about the same, and its fire rate is a bit higher. The Spaz has very bad accuracy, actually. A little less than the Olympia and the Ithaca, and its range is actually not that increased, and the fire rate is the only thing it has on the other guns. It is just as high as the Ithaca, so there is really no reason to use the Spaz. And then there is the HS-10, which by the looks of it looks like it will be a fully automatic shotgun. Its damage is the highest out of all of the shotguns. Its range is just a little bit smaller than the Olympia, and it is larger than the Ithaca and the Spaz's range. So a fully automatic shotgun with more range than the Spaz in that game. We're going to have to see how that works out. Its accuracy is the same as the Spaz, a little under the Ithaca, and the fire rate is, of course, pretty high. It looks like it might be just a tad bit slower than the AA-12. How many clips it holds in the magazine isn't known yet, but there is a fully automatic shotgun by the looks of it in Black Ops. We're going to talk real quick about the launchers now. There are 5 launchers in Black Ops, and I will not be posting up a launcher gameplay to go along with the launchers. I'm just going to go ahead and just, talk about launchers here, because this is a pretty long game. It's a 10-minute domination. There are 5 of them. The M72 Law looks like it's going to have about 2 bullets. Might be a replacement to the AT4. There's no reason really to reinvent the wheel if they have the coding for the AT4, for the launcher in not in Black Ops, in World at War. Those weapons there, I don't really think they're going to recode it, since their time is limited to make this game. They've been working at it for only 2 years, when Reach has been worked on for a very long time. The game does look polished, but we might be seeing the same mechanics over and over again with different skinning, which isn't a bad thing, if you take a page from Blizzard. Anyways, the M72 Law looks like it might be the AT4. The RPG is back, looks exactly the same, has the exact same damage stats on spreadsheets as the other weapons. The Strela 3 looks like it will be the replacement to the Stinger. Looks exactly like the Stinger, and it has a lock-on portion, a small lock-on camera at the bottom. So they might actually make a Stinger Javelin kind of thing. I don't know. It looks like it could go somewhere really, really interesting. The China Lake is basically the launcher, the regular launcher, the noob tube. I believe in Modern Warfare 2 it is called the Thumper. Yeah, the Thumper. Then there is the Grim Reaper, which can only be obtained from care packages. Once again, the Grim Reaper has pretty much the highest fire rate out of all of the launchers, and its range is just obscene, so it's definitely going to be the best launcher. But you can only get it from a care package, so it is kind of limited. It looks like they really toned down the launchers. Maybe they're actually listening to us, and not letting us just get overrun by freaking launchers just all day. I mean, you can barely play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 because of all the launchers, spam, and everything. But their care packages look like it might actually be balanced. They drop some pretty awesome stuff, and the care package is actually delivered by a Chinook helicopter. If you guys don't know what that looks like, you guys should look it up. They look kind of awesome. But inside of the care package, you can find the Grim Reaper, the which is a rocket launcher, and the Death Machine. And you can actually booby trap care packages with the Hacker Pro, which I really don't know how this is going to be, whether you can pick them up with only if you have Hacker Pro, or if you can seriously just like booby trap their freaking stuff. Just put a booby trap on it and go, go, go. But the game's looking really, really solid right now with the Valkyrie missiles and the Blackbird. And the Blackbird is just obscene. You guys will not believe this. It shows you both enemy positions on the radar, and it does not have a refresh rate like the spy plane. So you can see enemies in real time, just like if you have like 3 UAVs out. It pulses really fast. The Blackbird is an 8 kill streak, and pretty much it's going to give you enemy like where their positions are at real time the entire time. So most people that are going to want to run some information-based sets are probably going to be running the UAV, counter UAV, and then the Blackbird, because that just sounds obscenely awesome. Just having it pulse the entire time, knowing where everyone is. Anyways, the pistols, you've got the ASP, the M1911, which is awesome to have it back. It was in Call of Duty 4 and World at War. It's awesome to have it back because it wasn't in Modern Warfare 2. It was in like multiplayer, or actually single player or something, I don't know. But I've never touched it. I don't really play single player. And then you have the Makarov, which looks like it's going to be the replacement to the Rafikas. Low damage, very, very high accuracy. The ASP actually has really good accuracy also. So those two weapons are going to be the ones to go for whenever you are dual wielding. Then you've got your basic revolver, which is going to be a 2-shot kill. Again, it's the Python, and it looks fucking awesome. And then you've got this new one I've never even heard of. It's the CZ. Can't even say that. The C, like ABC, Z75. It's got awesome, awesome range. All the handguns, of course, have maximum mobility, which I don't really know why they would put the mobility on the handguns, since they have the mobility on the primary weapons, which leads me to believe that if you have an LMG out, for example, and you're running with it, you're going to move slower than if you put your LMG on your back, which actually doesn't make much sense because you're still carrying the weight. But both the secondaries, which can only be pistols, launchers, or the specials, which we're going to talk about in a second, and the actual primary weapons have different mobilities, which is just really awkward to see. But the two specials, of course, are the ballistic knife. It is an automatic knife with a detachable blade. It is not a blow dart like we were led to believe. It is actually an automatic knife. It has a small trigger, and you press it, and the knife just shoots out. And it is, of course, a one-hit kill if it hits. And the knife that shoots out can be picked up and loaded back on the gun again, which is just awesome. And then you have the crossbow, which can fire different bolts. Normal bolts are silent, meaning you will not appear on the radar when you shoot these, and kill in one shot still, so you don't have to worry about, them not killing. And explosive bolts, which do show you where you are on the map, but it's like a Semtex, so you can get some nasty multi-kills. Of course, you guys are going to be seeing a lot of montages with multi-kills and triple kills with the crossbow, as long as some really good, sneaky kills with the crossbow, which is awesome. Being able to have a weapon like that as your secondary. So you guys are probably going to see me roll around with either the Spectre or the L96A1, which is a sniper rifle in there that replaces the intervention. Most likely with a crossbow. Wow, I can't even talk with a crossbow because it just sounds really, really awesome to have. I was going to talk about the perks, but I think you guys would be more interested to talk about the kill streaks here, since I am getting a lot of kill streaks this game. The score isn't actually all that great. The actual gameplay that I'm showing, it's okay, I guess. But this is really to talk about Black Ops and the kill streaks. And of course, there is the spy plane, which is the UAV, the RC car, which is also costs 3 kills, which is basically C4 on top of a car. So you can imagine the blast radius being around the same as C4. You have a counter spy plane, which is a counter UAV. And you have a new thing called a SAM turret, which is just freaking awesome. The SAM turret is basically what I have been waiting for. It is a 4-kill streak, and basically when you put it out, it will destroy kill streaks for you. So I don't really have to save my Predator missiles for it, and the Predator missile costs 1 more to get. I could just go ahead and get a SAM turret and use it, and it'll kill the kill streaks for me. Of course, we got the care package, which was moved up to 5, which I am very, very happy they did. Unlike Modern Warfare 2, the Chinooks bring it in, which is actually really, really slow, and it is possible to shoot down the Chinooks because how low it's flying and the really slow speed. So the care package will not be dropped if you kill the Chinook in time, which is just awesome. Seriously, Treyarch, seriously, I praise you for being so freaking awesome. I'm seriously tired of the freaking care packages, and now we can fucking do something about it. And that was the last streak we were going to talk about for this part. Stay tuned for the next part. I think it's like part 6. We're going to be covering the rest of the kill streaks. They're really awesome, guys. So stay tuned for part 6.